How's it going, everybody? So whether you like him or not, Keemstar's been a prominent figure on YouTube for quite some time, and he announced today that he's quitting YouTube, apparently. He's saying he's retiring from it. It's been a long time coming. His views have been steadily going down. His subscriber count has halted. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of sad. I wasn't a fan of Keemstar. I also wasn't an enemy of Keemstar. I was, pretty in the middle. Didn't really care. But he was always a constant on YouTube. No matter what happened, Keemstar would always be there. So, apparently not anymore. I think he's going to blame cancel culture. Haven't watched his video yet, but I think he's going to blame cancel culture for it. Maybe H3H3. I don't know. Let's get into the video.
What is up, Drama Alert Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keemstar, and I quit. That's right. Yesterday I announced my retirement. It's been almost 14 years. In January, it'll be 14 years that I have been a YouTuber. I started being a YouTuber at age 27, so
yeah, man, back in the day when he was saying Alex is a stupid
little bit of a late start, and quite frankly, I'm not having fun anymore. I started off my YouTube career as a gaming troll, making trolling videos all the way back in 2009. A lot of trash talk, a lot of entertainment, and when I moved into doing Drama Alert, right? It was the same thing. People were talking trash. We're covering the tweets back and forth, and it was fun. A lot of fun drama. But recently, things have changed quite a bit. And it started around the time of the pandemic is when things got pretty bad. There was a shift in the culture where cancel culture became like this overpowering thing. And people went after YouTubers, sponsors, like really trying to just ruin them financially. And
Keemstar knows a lot about that.
that caused everyone to stop speaking their mind, right? That caused everyone to be a walking, talking commercial, all right? You got guys like Bryce Hall, who I guess is edgy. He doesn't really seem that edgy to me. But then you have Noah Beck coming out saying, I don't want to make videos with Bryce Hall because I feel like it might hurt our brand deals. That's what we're dealing with. So who is Noah Beck? Well, you don't know. This guy's a robot. What does Noah Beck think about anything? You don't know. Like, the guy's a robot. He's a walking, talking commercial. He's not a real person. He's fake.
I thought this was him retiring, not a roast on what's his name? Noah Beck. I mean, I don't like Noah Beck either. I think he's bland, but Of course he doesn't have opinions on things. He sits in front of a camera and he flexes his abs. That's content. That's his content. Why does he need to state his opinions?
Fake, because brands. He's got to protect those brand deals. But this isn't to single out Noah Beck. This is everywhere, right? This is all YouTubers. This is all influencers. Well, most of them. So what happens is when nobody speaks their mind and everyone's a commercial, there's not really that much entertainment, Entertainment. In entertainment, you need drama. Think of the Avengers without drama. Think of the Avengers without a bad guy, right? You need some back and forth. You need some battles. You need.
I mean, in an ideal society, we don't need the Avengers. Because we don't have aliens on our planet. But good point, Keemstar.
Conflict, right? That's a core part of entertainment. Not all entertainment, but in general, entertainment. And that just doesn't happen anymore with the cancel culture stuff, with the ripping sponsors away and attacking a YouTuber's sponsors. It used to be this huge no-no. If you did that, like, you were the one that got canceled. Now it's acceptable. Now it's like normal thing. Like, if someone gets in trouble, let's email the sponsor. Like, that's a normal thing. I don't know how that happened. I mean, it threatens the entire entertainment community or whatever that we've built here. And that's another thing. Back in the day, when we talked about the community, felt like we knew everyone. Like it was an actual community. The community doesn't exist anymore. It's like so big and so spread. I think back of stories. What was the name of those guys? These guys, I'll find it in editing. Remember, they got canceled for something everybody talked about. Everybody. Now a story will happen, and only that group of fans or care about that story. You know, we're not knit together like we used to be. And part of the problem is we don't have a flourishing commentary community, right? We used to have a...
What do you mean? I'm the best commentary guy on YouTube and Twitch. So many people watch me. So many. Right?
Commentary community where everybody was talking about the same thing, and that commentary community has disappeared, and they're all making long form like documentaries, because the longer videos, the more watch time, the more they'll get promoted in the algorithm, and blah 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 blah. So you're left with the T channels, and the T channels have no credibility.
T channels make me want to freaking... No, I'm not. I can't say
lying
that.
And bullying and harassing YouTubers nonstop, but there's so many of them that they kind of control the narrative. It's just a mess. It's a giant mess. All right, it's just a giant mess of not fun. I think back of the time where there were diss tracks, right? And people were making diss tracks back and forth. That was fun. We don't have that anymore. You know, if I go back and I look at, you know, we have Drama Alert DM where you guys can tip us off on news, and we look through that, and it's like you're trying to Me Too every single YouTuber for something, right? And a lot of them are guilty, need to be called out. Don't get me wrong. But, like, that's the only thing anyone cares about anymore. It's like there's no... Where is the fun, you know? There's not much fun left in the community from the perspective of drama. It's always something to pull on the emotions of the audience, of the viewers, get them emotionally angry so they form a mob and then use them to attack someone. Like, that's what I see these other YouTubers doing nonstop. And it's sad. It's pathetic. It's not fun. Another thing, because I've been a YouTuber for such a long time, is, you know, back in the day, all right, I had a fan base that subscribed to my channel, and they would
here it is.
Be like, oh,
here it is.
Go watch it, right? But then YouTube changed some things, right? They said, well, you got to turn the bell on, right? You got to turn this notification bell on if you want notifications for that channel. Oh, okay. All right. So we started telling people to turn the notifications on. Then they added another layer. Well, if you want all notifications, you got to select the all button. Okay, YouTube. All right. All right. So that was their third, you know, stage or whatever of trying to separate the creator from their fan base, right? Make the fans go through three. So you got to sub, you got to turn on the bell, and you got to select always, right? Then they started pushing recommendeds, all right? Now, when I go to youtube.com, I get recommended videos that I want to actually see. And, you know, I think the recommended thing is awesome, right? I use it all the time. The problem is, all right, the people I sub to, the people that I made a decision, a conscious decision in my head, I want to watch this person. I don't see their videos anymore because YouTube is sending me the videos. Recommend it. Look at all these thumbnails. Look at all this other stuff that you're interested in.
Huh. Seems like Keem's a little angry that he's not getting views.
And that causes me to be distracted and click on a video that I wouldn't have normally watched because YouTube is feeding me. So the viewers have lost control on who they watch and who they sub to, and YouTube has full control, you know, of what you viewers are watching. Let me ask you a question. How many times have you guys had to manually go type in Drama Alert to watch a video? You know, I wonder if Keemstar uploaded, like Drama Alert, you know, so it's a lot, all right? I don't really, my channel doesn't really get thrown into recommended, doesn't get recommended to people. There's a lot, all right, that is on my plate that I'm just battling with. Over the last, I would say, 2 years, I've been actively looking for my replacement because I just need to do other things. I got other things.
And guys, this is the announcement I wanted to tell you. I am the replacement for Keemstar. I'm stepping in. I'm going to be the new host of Drama Alert. You finally have one that didn't say the N-word.
What's going on? You know, I'm involved in the boxing world. I want to get into documentary stuff. I want to leave the house. All right. You know, when you work at Drumler, you're kind of stuck here, right? Some crazy thing goes on. I got to make a video, right? I don't get to plan videos. I don't get to schedule stuff. No, I am on call 24/7. There's no off time. If something goes down, I got to rush here and make a video to let you guys know about it, to keep you in the loop. And you know, after doing this for such a long time, you know, it's like, okay, I want to leave the house. I want to go on vacation. I want to travel. You know, I want to spend more time with my family and stuff like that. So it's a lot of different things. Why am I retiring is a lot of different things. Now, I'm planning on retiring and leaving for good as the host of Drumler on my 40th birthday, March 8th, okay? And the reason why I want to
Oh my gosh! He's not even retiring! Just retire! Oh my.
Announce my retirement now is so I can find my replacement, all right? Someone's got to come up here and keep you in the loop. And it's been really hard looking for that replacement. I haven't found anyone even remotely close. I mean, there's a lot of responsibilities. I mean, you have to double check the news that you're about to talk about. You have to pick the stories. You have to make your video. You have to edit your video. You have to upload your video. You have to make your thumbnail or whatever. And you have to tag the video. You know, it's a lot of responsibilities for someone to do. And even, you know, when you pay really, really well, you know, who wants to be on call 24/7, right? Now, I know a lot of people say me, but you'll see how challenging this actually is. But more than that, you got to find someone that's entertaining. But also, on top of that, I got to find someone that you guys like, right? You know, the number one comment when, you know, I talk about me retiring or me leaving Drumler or no longer hosting Drumler, the number one comment is, oh, just like Ray William Johnson. Remember when Ray William Johnson had someone else on his show, the show died, and da-da-da-da. It's going to be the same thing. Like, I get it. I get it. But we have now until March to find someone you like, all right? And I've had people cover for me on Drumler before that you guys appreciated and you guys liked and you guys enjoyed. So I think it's very possible that we, you know, find someone that you like. You know, maybe it's multiple people hosting. I don't know. But if you are interested in hosting on Drum Alert, I need you to apply. It's very simple. Make your own Drum Alert video, all right? There are assets in the description that you can use, like the intro or whatever. Make your own Drum Alert video. Upload it to YouTube. Put the hashtag Drum Alert in the title. This is my application for Drum Alert, something like that. We'll see it. We'll come across it. We'll be checking. I have a whole team of people that'll be checking this every day. And we'll look for, you know, people that we feel are entertaining, that could really pull this off. By the way, when you're doing your application, you don't need real stories. Just make something up, you know, or use real stories. Do what you want. But obviously, energetic, entertaining, you know, there's a lot. This is not an easy job. We'll pay you well, but it's not an easy job. So we got to see who's got it, and we'll test some of those people out right here on the channel between now and March, and we'll read comments and see what you guys think, and you know, hopefully we'll find a good replacement for me. But I got some other stuff I got to do. I got some other big things that I want to do, and
I have no interest. I have no interest in taking that job.
This show that I love so much, I love hosting this show, has become kind of a prison. Everything has a start and everything has an end. And for me, being the daily 24/7 host here on Drumler, that end has come. I want to thank you guys for sticking with me for all these 14 years in January. 14 years. It's insane. I want to thank you guys for sticking with me, watching the show, supporting the show. But more importantly, I just want to thank you for letting me keep you in the loop. See you guys.
Sad. Crazy. maybe I should become the host of Drama Alert. Let me know. Should I? Should I do it?